Hi guys, Robo46 here. Welcome to the final round of Robo's Racing League on Valentino Rossi The Game. This week we are racing at Phillip Island as the finale. It's been a long season, but it's been a fun one. And let's go and see how qualifying went. It was Dylan who was on pole, closely followed by myself in second, who was closely followed by Matt in third, with R. Morland in fourth. Morland 97 5th, Brandy Scales 6th, F1 Fan in 7th, Bike at 8th, FIFA Master in 9th. Pit Bike Rider starts in 10th. He did have connection issues again during qualifying. It's also worth noting that Dylan is using the Aprilia for this race. Obviously, first and second in the championship are already sorted. He's already won the championship, so he decided to go for the Aprilia just for this race for a bit of fun. Third place still needs sorting out between myself and Brandy Scales. 17 points separate us both, but all I've got to do is finish 7th or higher to secure that third place. So let's go over and start this race. So here we go, the final round of the league. Second place on the grid. Let's go. Off the line, I got a pretty decent start. I actually only lose one place to R. Morland. It is really laggy at the moment, as you'll see a couple of incidents. But as we go to the next corner, going a bit too hot. And I didn't actually touch R. Morland on my screen, but I think because it was laggy, it forced us both wide. So yeah, unfortunately, I think he actually ended up crashing coming back on track. But we lost second place to Matt there, and managed to get up the inside of both of Dylan and Matt, but lose out on the exit because I ran a bit too wide. This is a really fucking dodgy corner. If you're going there a bit offline, a bit too hot, the rear does come around and you get that annoying animation. Bit of collisions going on between Matt and Dylan. We managed to sneak past Matt momentarily, but he comes back through. So back down to third. We've got Morland 97 just behind us in fourth. Matt runs really wide into this corner, and I just take my normal line. As we come down, this is the other dodgy corner. We have a bit of a collision. Unfortunately, Matt comes off. But we're in second place at the moment. And could we hunt down Dylan? Well, that's what I was going to try and do. So yeah, that incident was with Matt. I think that was just a racing incident because he was really wide the corner before. I just took my normal line in, and it's just one of those things of two people trying to go for the same corner with the not best in the world collision physics that we have on milestone games. He unfortunately came off worse. But Dylan's not getting away. Of course, he's on that Aprilia, so he is a bit handicapped anyway. But the Aprilia isn't actually as bad as you think. It's actually quite smooth. It doesn't really spin up the rear too much. Notice I'm actually got the traction control turned fully up. It's the first time since they've redone the tyre wear physics for the game for multiplayer that I've actually turned the traction control right up. In the previous races I've just had it on number 2. But there's a couple of corners around here where the rear was spinning up so much that I was losing loads of time. So when I was doing my practicing, I turned it up to 4. I was actually making like 2 temps up in the couple of corners. So it's definitely worth having for this track. And it's actually the only track throughout the whole league where I've kept the front discs on disc 2 as to putting it on disc 1, which is the more powerful front brake. But don't seem to need it on this track too much. So I thought about going past Dylan, but obviously with slipstream and the slight lag we got, I decided to not go for it just in case we have a bit of a collision and end up crashing. But we're in second still. We've got Morland 97 right behind us still on the Yamaha. I did feel that I could go a bit quicker, but I just didn't want to obviously have a take out Dylan or anything. I was just trying to pick a spot where I could get past nice and clean. This is that dodgy corner. Through there nicely. course, it's quite a short track as well, so this race will go past really quickly. As we start to go uphill again. Still on the back of Dylan. But obviously coming down here, not going to do anything stupid because it's a horrible corner. Dylan does go really wide though. Didn't quite manage to get through. So I try going around the outside of him, but don't quite work. And we go into the final corner. A bit wide through there, missed the apex. And then getting his slipstream. I didn't really want to use slipstream too much on this track just because of that first corner. The first corner can be quite dodgy if you go in there too hot and with too much front brake on. Again, the rear comes around and you get that annoying animation. So it's a corner you have to be quite careful at as Mauler 97 forces his way through. Which did hold me up a little bit. There's a bit of a gap up here between us and Dylan. Coming out of here. I did think about going up the inside into Honda hairpin, but again, it's a bit of a dodgy corner to try and overtake someone, especially if they don't know you're there. Through the really dodgy corner, through there pretty well. Now we've got to try and get past Moorland 97 again. Dylan's got a bit of a brake on at the moment. We've got really good exit out there, managed to get up the inside of Moorland 97 there. Dylan goes wide. And that gap to Dylan has come down a little bit as he goes wide into here again. Now we got to see if we can get past him. Better out that last corner that time. Again, not really wanting to use that slipstream. I didn't want to shove it up the inside. He did go a little bit wide to begin with, but obviously brought it back to the curb. This is a corner where Moorland 97 got past me last time. I did go a little bit wide, and he's there and forces me wide again. And through he comes. I did think about having him there, but thought better of it as we go into Honda hairpin. He goes in really, really wide, just missing the grass. So back up to second, and almost back on to the tails of Dylan again. Trying to close in. Trying to close that gap down. And into this again. Dylan going really wide. I had a big warning there. You heard my tyres screeching away. That was a warning. And then we managed to get through on Dylan at the last corner. Do go a bit wide. And an invisible force pushes me to the edge of the track. Onto the curb, which loses me a little bit of drive. That's just lag. We managed to get back in front of him just about, going into the second corner. But they're right behind me still, both of them. And I was going to see if I could try and pull away, but it's going to be a big ask. As we go into Honda hairpin, Moorland 97 has got ahead of Dylan. No, he hasn't. Dylan's gotten back. Into dodgy corner. Dylan's still right there. Went a bit wide there. Dylan managed to get through, but managed to get back through again. And then we got this horrible corner again. Down we go. Through here. And a little touch there which sent me a bit wide. Allowed Dylan to come back through. At the final corner. To start lap number 7. Without using the slipstream too much, I actually managed to gain on Dylan there. I think I got really good X out of the final corner. Managed to get back into the lead. But that Aprilia seems to be able to turn a little bit tighter than the Pramac Ducati. Through the fast left-hander, sorry, into Honda hairpin. Managed to just about keep the lead. Into dodgy corner and all hell breaks loose as I get that fucking annoying animation. Now we've got to try and get back on track. Unfortunately, we've actually lost third place as well because our Moorland was starting to catch us. So back into fourth place. There's a huge gap further back. 7.4 seconds back to Matt in fifth. And then we had a warning into this corner earlier, and unfortunately I unsettled the bike going in. And down I went! And that was the end of that. Now we've got to see what the gap actually is to the leaders, but we've only 3 laps left to go. Obviously they're short laps. I think it's like over 5 seconds, or just under 5 seconds. Now, could I gain at all? Because what I was hoping they were going to do is start fighting like we were, because that was the reason that our Moorland caught us, is because we were battling each other. Obviously it slows you down. So now I just got to see if I could catch back up to him, but I went in way too hot there into Honda hairpin. Matt disconnected. I think he got a bit frustrated. You'd have quite a few crashes. Coming through here. Still 4.8. So I've not gained, I haven't lost. Now, come through here. So Moorland is almost with him. Brandy Scales has had a crash in 6th place. So even if we finish where we are right now, we're ahead of Brandy Scales, and that would secure us 3rd place in the championship. Obviously it would have been better to finish on in the battle for the lead. It's annoying that I had that annoying animation. I made a couple of mistakes this lap, so I've lost a whole second. This is the penultimate lap as well. You can see that our Moorland is just about with him now. .2, so it's gone up a little bit again. Well, 97 got ahead of Dylan there. Again, that's slowing them down, which will allow our Moorland to get right onto the back of them. Dylan and our Moorland 97 swapping places again. Still 6 seconds behind. So, it's the final corner to go for the penultimate time as Moorland 97 gets ahead of Dylan again. Alright, let's see what the gap is over the line. So the gap is 6.4 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that on this final lap because they're going to start battling at the front. So the gap at the moment, 6.3. It's only come down a tenth at the moment. It's actually to Moorland 97, so he was 3rd at that point. Now he's gone into the lead. So yeah, they are all starting to battle. Our Moorland goes ahead of Dylan. Obviously this is the final lap. Unfortunately, if this had happened a couple of laps ago, then who knows what would have happened. Split 6.1, so it's come down a little bit again. That's to Dylan now, and even more overtaking going on. Come downhill, 5.7, so a big chunk had come out of it that time. Morlan gets ahead of Dylan. Crash for FIFA Master in 9th place. And there we go. We will finish 4th place for this race, the final race. And there we go. Morlan 97 took the win on the factory Yamaha, followed by the factory Honda with our Morland. And then Dylan on the Aprilia takes 3rd. I was 4th. F1 fan came home in 5th on the other Repsol Honda. Wait a little bit. Brandy Scales ends up in 6th place. Biker, the lone Tech 3 Yamaha in this race, ends up in 7th. And then Pit Bike Rider actually got 8th with FIFA Master in 9th, and Matt will get 10th, even though he did disconnect. So, those are the race results. It was a really good race, actually. It's nice to have a big battle at the front. Just annoying. I had that fucking annoying animation and then that stupid crash. But it is what it is. Let's look at the championship for the final time. Obviously, Dylan secured that championship in the last race. He has 301 points. Morlan 99, he secured 2nd place in the last race. He's in 2nd with 273. I secure 3rd place from this result. I have 238 points. Brandy Scales 4th place with 218. Morlan 97 ends in 5th with 186. GSXR Matt is 6th with 162. Bike 7th with 131. F1 Fan 8th with 121. Pit Bike Rider in 9th with 110. FIFA Master 10th, with 94. Tempted DJ 11th with 29. Paradise 12th with 26. Gidzy 13th with 25. Jack in 14th with 7. And JPAR Polos in 15th with 5 points. Now let's have a look at the team championships. And Apex Predators, they win the team championship with 401 points. Honda Britain, they move up to 2nd place ahead of Drag Queens with 379 points. Remember, after the last race, they were only 1 point behind the Drag Queens. And now they take 2nd place. Drag Queens finish in 3rd with 365. Winging finish 4th with 285. MP Yamaha Racing's finish 5th with 238. And Pit Bike Masters finish in 6th place with 194. So that is it, guys. That is Robo's Racing League on Valentino Rossi The Game done for this year. It's been a really good league. We've had some good battles. We've had some ups. We've had some downs. But overall, it's been a pretty successful league. So I'd like to thank everyone who participated in the league. I know that some people had to drop out because they couldn't do Mondays anymore and stuff like that. And of course, I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching and supporting the league throughout its duration. Don't worry, there will be another league starting at the beginning of next year, this time in Ride 2. So I will do a little announcement video shortly to do with how you can enter that league and what the details are going to be about that league. And then we'll be doing a sort out race for the 2 categories which I'll be doing, which is Super Sport and Super Bike. And those races will happen before Christmas, so we'll know going into the new year who's doing what. So yeah, lots to look forward to, guys. Again, thank you so much for all your support through the league and for watching and everything. It's been a really good league, and thanks to all the boys for racing as well. It's been a pleasure. But that is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.